wasn't bringing back. That's how the game going, that's how the game.
There you go again, putting on your own rodeo again. Yeah, you push me out just to flash that smile and last one again. I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,001 won't be so bad, 'cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up.
That's a great story, DA. Thanks. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3. And for the 76ers, out on the wings, Harden and Harris. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. And it's Humphries in at the 1 spot. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Now, here is Humphries. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Here's Towns. Back to Russell. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Here's Philadelphia. Now Humphries. 6 to shoot. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Humphries has got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Anderson. Back to Russell. Fires the 3. Got a hand on it. And they'll get another chance. Anderson passes to Towns. Russell from long range. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Humphries, and the dunk by Humphries.
They're beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind kind of letdown here.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of the Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Russell with a wide open look. Again, Russell missing.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Russell against Humphries. Another three for Philadelphia. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Philadelphia 76ers TNT.
Minnesota's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. There's the pass to Russell. Will it go? It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Goes back up. Gobert. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Here's Harden on the wing. For the three. Another three for Philadelphia.
That was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong, control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now, here is Russell. Driving in, and that one good.
Oh, man, how good is he at turning on the jets and getting to that next level? D'Angelo Russell, fearless, driving on the interior.
Humphries against Anderson, and the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
That's good from Humphries.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Russell looking it over. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Takes a three. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Knocks down the three ball. 16 points for B-Train.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
They retain possession. Pocket 6. Pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here, and Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. George Niang comes in for P.J. Tucker. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for James Harden. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Towns. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. And it's Noel in for Russell.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Edwards. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Noel, no good.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Up top, Humphries. He's got 19. Melton kicks to Humphries. Lets the three fly. Another three for Philadelphia.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Here's Noel. Launches it. Rebound by Harrell.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Prince dishes to Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. Down low, here's Noel, and the rejection by Harrell. Here's Humphries. Again, Philadelphia.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And there's a whistle that goes on B-Train. That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution on the court.
5 seconds left to play in the first. Here's McDaniels. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin here for the 76ers guys.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
So on the floor for Minnesota, 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And there's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
13 feet away. And Thybulle sends it back. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Harrell. P.J. Tucker comes in for George Niang. Harris is checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's James Harden in for Korkmaz. Here is Russell. Philadelphia able to drain the three. Over to the left wing. Towns finds Russell. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Now here is Humphries. He's got 34.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line. Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Minnesota making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Oh, man, what a shot. Get that from another time zone.
Towns sets the pick for Anderson. Passes it to Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Humphries against Towns. Deep. Humphries, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. To the paint. And the dunk by Towns.
Towns has a 7'4" wingspan. If he gets off the floor, good night.
Here's Humphries, and the dunk by Humphries.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness in them.
Knocks it loose. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's Edwards on the wing. No good from outside.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Humphries against Towns. Feeds it to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Up again. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. To the middle. Left side, Towns. Inside, Gobert. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Gobert's got 6 points.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
And the 76ers call time here. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And then for Minnesota, McDaniels, he's checked in for Anderson. And it's Noel in for D'Angelo Russell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Melton. There's 1:38 left in the second quarter. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Anthony Edwards getting into that pull-up game. Nicely done.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip. Can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Here's Towns. Out to Edwards. Tries again. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Here's Humphries. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Towns. Poked loose. Edwards with it. And there's a whistle that goes on B-Train. That's his third foul of the game. Minnesota making some changes. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Taurean Prince comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Edwards. Here's Noel. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Humphries, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. And he bangs it home with one hand.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Humphries, the pass to Harden. It'll count. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's a perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Joel, you got the lead, so how do you build on that as the game continues?
Just keep being aggressive. I thought we did a good job defensively, so we just got to keep being aggressive and making plays.
Hey, they always build off of their defense here. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from B-Train.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Out on the wings, Harden and Harris. And it's Humphries in at the point guard. That's the five to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. And after the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
The three, another three for Philadelphia.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big, recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
Now, here is Russell. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Edwards against Humphries. This one for three. And good! He hits it again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And Gobert kicks to Russell. Tipped away. Embiid with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Tucker. Back to Humphries. From deep three-point range, Gobert pulls it in. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Offensive rebound, Towns. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Dominant on the boards. Karl Anthony Towns knows I can get points on the board by getting to the offensive glass.
Here's Humphries. And another one. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Gobert with a screen on Harden. Edwards dishes to Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Humphries the pass to Tucker. Humphries against Anderson. Back to Humphries. Just 5 to shoot. Good. That's another bucket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here's Russell, and the layup is good. Russell's got his second basket.
So creative with the basketball in his hands. You can see D'Angelo Russell's understanding improving over time. That's nice.
Offensive rebound. Embiid kicks to Humphries. From deep. He's off on that one. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Anderson right side. Rebounded by Tucker. In the corner, it's Harris. Over Edwards. And Harris gets it to go on the assist from Tucker.
And really, over the years, Harris has worked so hard on that jumper, now reaping the rewards of all his labor.
The pass to Towns. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Here is Anderson. 76ers getting the bucket. Outside Edwards. Back to Anderson. Jacks up a 3. He can't get that one.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Anderson with the double team. And yep, another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Russell passes to Edwards. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Humphries. And then him down as he goes right over Kyle Anderson.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. .102 left in the third. And the rejection by Embiid.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it. And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Now, here is Humphries. Non-stop scoring machine here. Tucker can't get it to go. Russell against Humphries. Outside, Towns. Here's Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Edwards got 5 points so far.
Anthony Edwards, excellent concentration, under pressure of excellent defense, and just scores it anyway.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Humphries finds Harris. Fires from deep. Good, he hits again. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Pull up Jay. Pass to Humphries. Takes the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers, able to put on a show for the ages. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. The 76ers shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. And a look at the five for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. We've got Prince. McDaniels is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Noel in at the point guard position. And here's Melton. Buries it from three-point range. Melton's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the 76ers. Here's Noel. He's guarded by Melton. Here's McDaniels. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Thibault. Yep, that one goes in there.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
The Timberwolves shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Going inside. And here's Forbes from the arc. And he's good on the three ball.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Melton, another three for Philadelphia.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Embiid finds Thibault. Count that bucket.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Harrell. Harden comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And B-Train subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Humphries with the bucket.
Well, he's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
It's stolen by Harris. On the wing, Harris. Another three for Philadelphia. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. Now Harden. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run here. From deep three-point range, a new 14 for the 76ers. Here's Humphries. Back to Tucker. Beyond the arc. Hands it from downtown. Tucker's got his first 3 points of the game.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance. This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Back to Humphries. On the wing, Harris. From downtown, and again, and there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Passes it to Forbes. Here's Noel. Off target from three-point range.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
There's the triple. Another three for Philadelphia.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
And he banks in the layup.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
The 76ers shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. Prince against Humphries. Again, what an avalanche! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Reed. Here's Prince. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Philadelphia.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for B-Train.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia. 54 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Humphries. And again for three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
There's a screen. The pass to Reed to halt the run. It's hauled in by the 76ers. For three. And good! There's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Noel passes to McDaniels to the inside. Humphries with the steal. Fast break, Philadelphia. Puts up a three. Good! Another from three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Here's Noel. Covered by Humphries. And again, Minnesota will turn it over. Harden surveying the D. And Tucker kicks to Harden. Here's Humphries. Count it.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, James. You took control early. Was this a complete game for the team?
Tonight was very important that we got off to a great start and try to execute from the beginning of the game. It was very important for us to come out here and take care of home court, and that's what we did.
You certainly have it rolling now, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, B-Train.